Good morning, real life live, and you see the board. We're talking politics. We always do, and we're talking it early today, and we're talking it often today. Uh, well, uh, uh, Recently I've been seeing a lot of coaches coming out with this talking about this NIL. Basically the 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 looks and the likes of the young athletes. They've been making money off the likeness and basically their numbers and their the things their accomplishments. They've been making all that money all these years because they've been saying, hey, you all are amateurs, so you can't make this money. All the while making all that money off them. Okay, so I hear this, and now they're coming up, with this NIL. Let me give you a little something. You see that on the board there, and I did the research. I have this AI app now. I wanted to look up because this is politics. See, politics. This this is part of it. You know, I wanted to know, how much money is Nick Saban making because he came out saying, he said it, about two or three times I've heard it. The NIL. You see what I'm saying? Uh, it's not teaching the right things. Hey, look, y'all. Let me tell you this. Nick Saban, he's making $13,000 an hour to coach football. Okay, at Alabama. Fact. Again, Nick Saban is making $13,000 for every hour that he coaches at Alabama. And he's got the nerve to say something about some money being made by these young athletes, which is just a small amount. Okay, and I was talking about that, athletic reparations in an earlier show. But I wanted to talk about this. I wanted to talk about these coaches. All of them making these, and he's making 13 grand an hour, and all the other ones. You see what I'm saying? That's coming out. Ryan Day, you see what I'm saying? People like that. Sweeney, all of them. They making all that money. They making. He's making $13,000 an hour. They're up there too. So and then when you look at you look at the coaches. You got Alabama. You got Saban at 11.5. I mean 4, and Smart 10.7. Day 10.3. Tucker, they fired him, but he was making 10 million. He's gone. Riley, USC, I think he is 10 million. Kelly getting beat down there in LSU, damn near 10. Fisher, you get it. Okay, so they're all making 13, $12,000 an hour. Okay, to coach some football. So this is what the politics is about, and this station is about. Is to look into that. We don't we want to look at the money because y'all talking about the money. Well, we want to make the this is hey, I'm your politics. I'm your coach. I'm your coach. So we gonna look at the things that they don't want you to look at because that's politics. So they making all this money off you, all your off your kids, off your children, and trying to tell you, hey, this is amateur sports. It's not. They've been pimping. They've been making money all this time. Now they moaning because now it's coming out that well, we got to start paying them. Well, yeah. Hell, they making you look what they made for you. Look what they've done for you. All those young children, those athletes. Look what they've done for you, Coach Saban. That 11.5. I mean 4. That's because of them. You see what I'm saying? Fisher, all of them. Bitching and moaning because the players are getting some money that they deserve. It's a number, it's a face you making that money off of. But there's a little, I think there's a little bit of everything involved in that. These old coaches, they're used to things having being a certain way, in as far as basically owning the players. And see, this is politics, so it's the new day. And by the way, don't be afraid to go up to a guy. All you 5-star and 4-star women, your sons are playing for them. Okay, so you're the stars, not the coach. You tell him what you want done, what you want done. This is a new day. See, listen to this station. You'll be hearing that here. See, they got you psyched out. They're saying, hey, don't talk to the coach because he's got too much to worry about. Like I said earlier, hey, you got a lot to worry about too, because your children are playing for a lot of states with a lot of rules against them, and that's got to change, and you can change it. I'm talking to the 4 and 5-star women, and the men, all those athletes, parents. You got to be together though. Now, I am the COLLITICS coach because I haven't been his word. So, it's my job for life. So, but if you want to, you want to go, on the beliefs of COLLITICS, because it's what we need to do to make the changes. Their principles, and that's one of them. Go to the coach and say, hey, coach, with all the money you making, maybe we can change some of these laws that makes the streets a little bit safer for our children. Monday through Friday, and not just Friday, Saturday and Sunday. We want the streets safe for our kids. That's COLLITICS. We're not worried on this station. Not worried about how many wins and losses. How are the streets for our children? Now that's real COLLITICS. As soon as we start working on that, and we will. If you come here, I'm your coach. So, I'm gonna have points and everything else. I'm gonna try to get the communications set up. This is a one-man show. So, a while ago I had some issues, so I'm trying to get everything straight. But sometimes you get a little tired. So, but today I wanted to just talk about that. Talk about Saban. He's running his mouth, Dion this, but they never. You won't hear this on ESPN or none of those stations. You'll hear it here, Real Life Live. This station. He makes $13 grand an hour. You won't hear that from ESPN, and that's fact. And in fact, those are figures from 2021. So he's making more than that. So, because I ain't heard him taking the cut. And I think him and Smart have a thing going on. You know, who's making the most money? Well, I'm making 13 grand an hour. How much you making? Damn. I ain't never met nobody making that much money per hour. Have you? If you do, let me know. Because that's ridiculous. But yet they want to bitch and moan, talking about because the children that are making all that money for them, they don't want them to make no money. Politics, though, we're talking about that. That's going to change, and I want you to look at that on that board, and look at what Coach Saban. That's what I says. Really, Nick, you crying about it? You crying about some athletes making some money? And I heard something about when C.J. Stroud was at Ohio State, he had a 150 grand car or something like that. He had a coach making at Ohio State. He's probably make 13 grand like Saban an hour to coach. Okay, and then they talk about man, don't give me that. That's a no sale here. I'm talking politics here. So we gonna get on that. Now you know how much Saban's making. Maybe next time we're gonna talk about maybe Smart or somebody else. You know, we're gonna talk politics here. We talking money. We talking about how much money they making, how much, and they crying because they thinking you starting to make some money and they losing money and they losing games, and that's the problem. You know, when Saban, he's making 13 an hour, $13,000 an hour. If that comes, he gets cut down to making $10,000 an hour to coach football. I mean, he'll be, I guess, suffering. Really? Come on, people. 5 stars and 4 stars. Come with me, and you got the power. Just to get the courage to go up to the coach, because they've been trying to fear you out. Fear. Don't do that. Don't do it. Politics. It's what you call power, strength, courage, daring. That's what you do. Come here, and we're gonna dig deeper. And all these people that are doing saying all these things, but doing just the opposite, making all this money per hour. Imagine $13,000 an hour. Damn, I didn't even think that was possible, but it is. Because all those coaches, they making that kind of money. So we'll be back. But I wanted to call that out. I'm calling all of you coaches out that are making all that noise. And by the way, Lou Holtz, I know you, so don't run your mouth too much, because you got a whole lot of skeletons in your closet. Okay, so keep your mouth shut. Okay, Lou. Okay? Now, we'll be back. But I want you to see that, and that'll be on that board. The people that are doing all the crying are making all the money. And they mad because now the money's coming back to the people that deserve it. The 4-star and 5-star moms and their children that are making all that money for you all, they deserve it. And hey, this is COLLITICS. COLLITICS. We'll be back with more COLLITICS.